Hello and welcome to another DosBox tutorial. In today's lesson I want to show you how I set up and run DosBox so I can run my old hand entry Sartin programs. You can run all your old Sartin programs, but programs like PL4, Synthesis, Validator, and Speculator, they'll run, but the problem seems to be getting the downloaded files. Those are all download folders, unless you have the hand entry version. But if you have the downloaded version, there seems to be some kind of an issue of how to get the downloaded files into the same folder as the program, and then have it run on DosBox. It just doesn't seem to work right. I've done it. I've got it to work, but it's such a nightmare, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You'll get a lot of error messages. I just don't use it. I use DosBox just for the old hand entry programs like Energy, Kgen, Thermation, Entropy, those kind of programs, and that's what I'll be demonstrating here. And I'll be opening and running Kgen. But you can run, once you get it set up, you can run any of the old programs as long as you have them. And the first thing you need to do is you want to put all your programs and your race card files and your password protected security file folders all in the same folder. And I'm just going to click here, and I have all mine on my C drive, in my Windows C drive. I'll click that, and I named it Old Games. You have to name it the folder something that you'll be able to access and remember. So I have everything, like I said, is all in this same folder. And if I click this, you'll see I have my programs. There's Energy and Entropy and Everload. Everload is the program that bypasses the password protection. If you don't run a program called Everload, and there's another one called Fixit, but I use Everload, you're going to get error message, even though you have the program, and it will try to open, but it's password protected. So you need to run that. You need to run this Everload program first, and once you run this program one time, it will bypass all your programs password protection. So, but everything is still in, like I said, everything is in this one folder. There's Kgen down there. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here, and next thing we need to do is you need to download DosBox, and it's really easy to do. You just go to DosBox.com, and they make it very easy. You just follow the directions. They make it really easy to download the program. It's a free program, and you can donate to them if you want. But it's very simple. So once you download it, you just install it, and it'll pop up right here on your desktop. It's very simple. So once you have it installed and running on your desktop, you just click on it, and these two boxes pop up. You can close this one down, and then we're going to focus on this one here with this blue instruction, like help files and whatnot. But the thing is that you have to start typing, and I'm going to start to do that now. The first thing you need to do is you have to do something called mounting on your C drive, or whichever drive that you decide to use. I use C drive. So the first thing you're going to do, right here where it says Z, and then this backplate, back colon, and this where it's flashing here, you just start to type, and you type. The first thing you type is mount, M-U-N-T, and then you hit space, and then you type C because you want to mount it onto your C drive. Then you hit another space, and then C, and then the two dots, and then the back this slash, not this one. Don't use this one. You want to use the other one. You want to use this one. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. So now, if you remember, I have everything onto my folder called Old Games in my C drive. So that's what I want to type. I want to type Old Games, or what. So here's where you would type whatever you name the folder. I type mine. I call mine Old Games. So I would type Old Games. Okay, and then I hit Enter. Okay, and that worked. It says Drive C is mounted as local directory. C backslashes Old Games backslashes. So that's good. So now you go down to this next line, and the Z is still flashing, but now you want to change it to your C drive. So you hit C, and then these two little dots, and then hit Enter. Okay, now you've gotten into your C drive. So now that you're into your C drive, this is where you would type the program that you want to run. Now, if you try to run the programs now, like KGen or Energy, if we were to type in KGen now, and if I was to hit Enter without running the security bypass programs, I would get an error message. It would say something like illegal command. So I'm going to backspace that, and I'm going to type in Everload. Everload is the program I use to bypass the security passwords. It allows the programs to open. So I just type Everload, and then I hit Enter. And it didn't work. Because I spelled it wrong. Everload. Sorry about that. Everload. That's spelling counts. Okay, so now that Everload opened up. So Everload, here's the program. It's a copy protection removal program, and it's free, and it should be able to find it. And then so now my C drive is now opening. So now if I type in a program called KGen or any of the old programs, I'm going to hit KGen S. I like that version better. And I hit Enter. It should open. And there it is. Okay. So the only thing I want to add now is once you do that, once you go through those steps, and then now you can go to any of your old programs. You don't have to use Everload anymore. You only have to use Everload one time. Now when you go into your programs, if you type in Energy will open, and there it is. There's Energy, and any of your old programs will work. As long as you have an old program, it'll work. Let's do Entropy, and there it is. Okay, so that's how I set up and I run DosBox.